it's okay to walk away from something, especially when something isn't yours to fight. I just really got a message of there being some sort of conflict. You're somehow in the middle of it, but it's not your fight, because you did get this message with like power struggles and like, workplace drama and like people not taking accountability. And there was something here about like you being put into these situations where they're not really your situation, but people want you to handle it, if you will. Okay. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. I'm Andrea Elizabeth, and whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick messages that came out while I was clearing your cards, really making sure that you take time this week to contemplate, what is my mission in life? And see if you are aligned with that mission. See if your thoughts and your actions are aligned with that mission. And honestly, if that mission is simply having fun, enjoying life, what are you doing to make sure that you're taking advantage of that? Okay, so just something here, really warm energy. Again, you've been getting a lot of great readings lately, Sagittarius, and I'm so excited for you. Really warm gratitude, right? Focusing on gratitude. Gratitude is always the right attitude and not toxic positivity. We can face our truths and still shift our perspective to gratitude as a means of just balancing out our vibration, okay? So, very interesting too. Pluto and Aquarius, right? Age of Aquarius coming in hot. Pluto, transformation, rebirth, right? Powerful energy. With you, Sagittarius, it might be in the realm of speaking your truth. And how do you speak your truth? Do you speak your truth? Or because of your warm, friendly, outgoing energy, do you tend to keep your truth to yourself? All right. So this is something that's just popping out right away that I think you might want to contemplate this week. All right. So we will see if the tarot reading connects to that. But when we do hide that, there's something with our shadow that we fear. It could be, fearing not being liked because of the truth that we want to speak. All right. The shadow side of Sagittarius can be blunt honesty, right? I have Sagittarius is my the opposite of my rising sign. Okay. So when my shadow with my public persona, when that comes out, it can be that blunt truth, right? That blunt honesty. And that can hurt people if we use that in the wrong way. So just something to be mindful of, but you can't let that shadow energy deter you from speaking your truth, okay? So interesting to see what that is all about. So let's get to it, Sagittarius. Also, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment if it resonates in a certain way, and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. And thank you to all my subscribers. It's interesting too because, wow, yeah, some blocks, limitations, fears with your shadow, with speaking your truth, with doing it with confidence. Remember, so much of your Saturn lessons have been about your confidence, Sagittarius, and standing and knowing that you're worth it. You are worthy. You're amazing, all right? Like there is this really important message with your Saturn when Saturn went direct in Pisces in November about confidence boosting and speaking your truth and standing your ground in a way that's assertive without that assertiveness coming from a place of fear, okay? But I have that song, You Light Up My Life, stuck in my head for some reason. I don't know why, but if that resonates with somebody for a certain reason, like You Light Up My Life, that's kind of funny too, because when the shadow and the spirit come together, that lights your way forward, right? And one isn't pulling in a certain direction. That's kind of interesting. All right, energy coming in from last week and into this week is the Ace of Coins. Love to see this. This is a wonderful yes to something new. If you are job seeking, you might be getting that nudge again to put your resume out there, to network. Honestly, Sagittarius, for you, I really think networking, I mean, let's be real. Networking is 85% of jobs being landed, right? Okay, unfortunately, that is the way that this paradigm is structured. And statistically speaking, 85% of jobs you find are through the people you know. So with that friendly, outgoing nature, really connect with the people in your life. If you are looking for a new career, if you are looking to get something new started, really reach out to those people in your network, because that, I think, is honestly where you're going to get it. I don't think it is putting, your resume on LinkedIn or Indeed. It is through the connections you have with the people around you, okay? This could also be too, a new healthy routine, taking a walk every morning, right? Getting out into nature, or changing up how you eat. But there's something here that is really making you shift and welcome in this new abundance that is coming your way. Interesting to see the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is Venus and Aquarius, but the Five of Swords is all about making sure that it's okay to walk away from something, especially when something isn't yours to fight. I just really got a message of there being some sort of conflict. You're somehow in the middle of it, but it's not your fight, because you did get this message with like power struggles and like, workplace drama and like people not taking accountability. And there was something here about like you being put into these situations where they're not really your situation, but people want you to handle it, if you will. Okay. So there's something here for you this week to work on your boundaries. Okay, that's another interesting thing too, because like when you do put yourself out there and you do want this new career, then all of a sudden, like the place where you're at, you get bombarded even more, right? You get less time to focus on yourself, but that's just your shadow tricking you. It's just telling you need to have boundaries. So please, please, please be mindful of your energetic boundaries, your physical boundaries, your emotional boundaries, because there's something here. We'll get the clarifier, but I'm just really getting that this isn't even your fight, which is fairly interesting. And what I love, though, is seeing the Chariot, okay? So if we do learn that lesson, if we do keep our boundaries up, if we do put ourselves first, if we do tell, person A or person B, I'm sorry, but I'm not getting in the middle of this. Or you don't even have to just say sorry. You can just say, I'm not getting in the middle of this. That's my Pisces always saying I'm sorry. But there's something here with the Chariot. This is Cancer, okay? So it could be a Cancer in your life that this networking connection is. That's this big change, this big momentum, and this progress that is like pretty rapid, okay? But what I'm getting is this is really internal work. When we work on those boundaries, when we get our shadow in control and with that higher self, and they work together instead of working against each other and pulling you in different ways. Going back again, what is my mission in life? Like there's something here to connecting to that mission and driving forward with having your higher self and your shadow taking the lead from you, because you're finally in control, right? You feel your confidence, you feel your worth, and you are driving forward. Absolutely love the Sagittarius. So let's clarify the Ace of Coins. Why is the Ace of Coins here last week coming into this week for Sagittarius? Wow. Okay, the Magician and the Two of Cups. If you've been trying to manifest love, if you've been really putting those intentions out there, get ready, all right? And be mindful of how you're speaking that into existence. More Cancer energy here. Very, very interesting. So if you're here for love, I mean, this could definitely be love related as far as this new opportunity that's coming in. It can just be a relationship, a friendship though too with a Cancer. Like I said, there could be that networking that I'm getting back to, but some really warm, harmonious energy here. But I really do get love. So we'll clarify more here. But the Magician, you have to put yourself out there, okay? So you can't just write it in your journal, but when opportunities arise for you to, if you are looking to date, step out into there, make sure you take advantage of it. If this is career and you put out there that you want a new job and somebody says, hey, a position is opening up, I'd love for you to come network with, or come to this like happy hour, you know what I mean? And you're like, no, I'm too busy with my job right now. Say yes to these opportunities. If they're related to intentions you put out and you're not saying yes to them, you're telling the universe that you don't want it. Okay, so just be very mindful of that. But this is looking absolutely wonderful. And you're the kind of energy, Sagittarius, you're friendly, you're outgoing, you love to socialize. So I think that saying yes, like I'm a Pisces and I'm a hermit. It takes a lot for me to get out of the house. So for you though, I don't think that there's going to be a problem with that. So this is looking amazing. All right, Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here for Sagittarius this week? Like I said, I don't think this is your energy. I think this is somebody else's energy. Look at this. This is that confidence, okay? I think this is you. What this is telling me, Sagittarius, is you are putting up those boundaries. Because look what you got for clarifying. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Page of Coins. That confidence, that determination, that fire. These are both ruled by fire, right? This is your passion. You're feeling passionate. Opening in a new opportunity. And like I said, this is something to do with the people you're surrounded with. All right, there's something here within your inner circle. So if you're like, I don't know of any of these opportunities, really have that high vibration confidence, that, you know, putting yourself out there, even like, because it might even be from a person in your life where you don't really talk about work a lot, and then like you mention it and they're like, hey, well, it just so happens that blah-de-blah is leaving in 2 months, you know? So just make sure you're putting yourself out there, because this is most definitely connected to people that are already somewhere here. And the activation comes from you putting those boundaries up, and those boundaries up with confidence, okay? All right, so let us clarify the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here next week? I mean, I know why the Chariot is here next week for Sagittarius, but let's see. Why is the Chariot here for Sagittarius next week? Yep. The higher self, the shadow coming together because you take the reins, okay? You are charging forward. Wow. Dang. All right. Also interesting at the bottom, Moon in Sagittarius, okay? If your emotions feel off, if you're feeling insecure, go within. Do that shadow work journal, all right? It's in the link tree underneath my bio. Those doubts, fears, and insecurities, a burden gets lifted every single time you do that, all right? And so you are more powerful than you realize. This is a reminder, all right? If emotionally you don't feel powerful, go within. Don't put that energy outward, go within. King of Cups, hello. The King of Cups, hi, water, right? Cancer. The King of Cups is the emotional completion, emotional maturity, right? Emotional evolution. This is the result of these two coming together and you charging forward. This is honestly, Sagittarius, like I said, you've been having some amazing readings, but this is by far like top, one of the top ones. And so many people have been getting court cards lately too. So like I said, a lot of this is so much of us with our personal empowerment. The more of us that personally empower ourselves, the more the collective gets empowered with this Age of Aquarius energy, right? Cool. Okay. What gives me great joy? So if there's something here where you're feeling out of vibration when it comes to career, relationship, or just being, what gives you great joy? And how can you incorporate that joy into your life every day? All right. So we're going to get an archetype card and then we're going to close this out. This can either be you or somebody in your life. We all play characters in each other's lives. Always be the hero of your own journey, right? This person here, they're the hero of their own journey, right? They're carpe diem, seize that day. All right, let's see what archetypal energy is affecting Sagittarius this week. All right, archetypal energy. It'd be interesting if this is the person that is related to these boundaries. Like I said, I'm just getting very strong indication of boundaries. Monk or nun? Okay, so archetypal energy, light attribute, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Oh, wow. Shadow attributes, negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. So again, if you can't let one or the other pull you off course. It's the yin and the yang together, right? Your higher self and your ego have to work together to get you to where you are going. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. Again, please do hit that like button, comment if it resonates in a certain way, and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. And as always, shine your inner light, Sagittarius. You've got this.